Rick and Z here, Bug Eater 38. If you're looking for some inexpensive places to stay and things to do in Krabi, well, stay tuned. What's the prices? บอกราคา 390, 390 baht for the rooms over here. Has air and TV. No hot water for shower and no refrigerator. And this side's where we rented. This is ราคาเท่าไหร่ครับ 450 baht. Has hot water, has a refrigerator, air conditioning. And then in the back, I'll walk back there in a little bit. There's some bigger rooms, and those were 5 villa rooms. 550 for the villa room. These are the villa rooms back here. 550 baht, as we said. Has there's a sofa in there, TV. It's all air conditioned. Nice place to park right in front. สวัสดีครับสวยดี We spent a day just driving around Krabi. It's just unbelievable beauty there. Mountains, limestone formations sticking up. We were right downtown, right along the water, checking out the scenery. A lot of cool stuff in Krabi. And they have a night market there that we went to later on that night. We went to Tiger Cave Temple, which was a real treat. Unfortunately, it was real cloudy and rained a little bit while we were there, but we still had a blast. A lot of fun watching the monkeys play in the pool right there. We didn't go up to the very top of the mountain just due to the fact that it was so hot and raining, but we did go back in and do some exploring, like back where the monks live, and you can see how these monks live back in there. Driving through town, a lot of really cool stuff. Look at those stoplights. I've never seen anything like it in my life. The traffic lights, really cool. Nice touch. And then we went to the night market, hand-carved soap, hand-painted. The lady did a phenomenal job. There was somebody else here selling some artwork, which was pretty neat. A lot of food, as usual. We hung out. We did buy something from this lady, handmade baskets, and we couldn't resist having our characters done by this guy, and he was fast. It was pretty cool looking when he was done. It was a lot of fun. They had some entertainment there and everything too. They had a young guy there playing saxophone, which is pretty cool. We enjoyed that, just hanging out there at the night market. But with this coronavirus, everything was pretty dead, you know, compared to how it would usually be. So all the vendors seemed pretty appreciative when you did purchase anything from them. It's really sad to see everything like this with the coronavirus. Found some pretty cool beaches. There was an army beach they let us on that we got to explore. It's again driving around, it's just absolutely beautiful. Then we found Unported is a park. And you know, for me, if I'm gonna sit on the beach, I like looking out of the ocean and with a view. Man, all those little islands and stuff sticking up out of the water, it's just cool. And then when the tide went out, we could walk out to some of the islands. The tide went out really far there. So yeah, we spent the day, it's overcast and everything, but it was a beautiful day. We spent the day exploring around Unported, walking out to the islands with the tide out. And the tide was really low for this to happen. And there was some people walking out to some of the other islands in the water even. So I really like this area of Krabi. And you can see how high the water goes. You can see the barnacles on the rocks behind Z right there. It's almost like we had the whole beach, the whole area to ourselves. That's the channel. Even with the tide out, the water's deep enough for the boats to get in and out. Yeah, Z found herself a little buddy there. That's the crab they actually eat when they get bigger. Now, we came from Phuket, and then our next stop was Krabi. And as far as beaches and swimming and everything, I think Phuket has it over Krabi. But as far as sitting and looking out over the ocean with things out in the water, Krabi's got it going on. A lot of just raw beauty there. I really liked it. Beautiful park. Can't wait to go back. This is a Thai game called Beatcore. And they usually use a net. These guys were just playing around, and I've always said to Z, if I see anybody playing Beatcore, I want to stop and get some video. I wish they would have had a net up, because they do flips and everything to spike the ball. This place was over by the Army Beach. It had some barges and stuff sitting there, and a coffee shop and a restaurant. A lot of just really beautiful spots in Krabi. I really like it a lot. Although Krabi did be surprised, more expensive than Phuket with some things like food and everything. It was more expensive than Phuket. Well, that's pretty much the end of this day of traveling around here. We're going to head back to our room. We spent the last couple nights at Diamond Home Resort. Nothing special, just an ordinary room, clean enough, comfortable enough, air conditioned, has a refrigerator in it. Bathroom wasn't that great in our unit, but only 400 baht a night, which I think that comes out to like $13. Really inexpensive. And the other cool thing about this place is it has a swimming pool. Unfortunately, we've been running around a lot. We only went in it the one night, but I'm about to go in it right now. It's this isn't by the ocean or anything. It's in Krabi town. Quiet. The rooms on this side are by the pool, and they were 500 baht a night. But they don't seem to have much of an occupancy here, so the woman said if we decided we wanted to stay longer, she'd give us one of the rooms here on the side by the pool for the 400 baht a night. We looked at the rooms originally. They're just a little bit bigger, a little bit nicer, so would be a good deal. This year, that tourism's really down because of the coronavirus. Nice pool. Water's nice and warm. So yeah, for 400 baht a night, you could have a room here with a pool right across from you, and a nice secluded area. It's nice. We've decided though we're gonna move on today and go try to find a place right by the ocean. One of the places we went yesterday that we liked a lot. We're gonna head that way today. Gotta remember the name. Naparat, I think, was the name of the area. We talked to a guy yesterday about getting on a boat, a long tail boat. And it would just be us two on the boat, not a group thing. So we have full say over where we go, how long we stay. And you know, it was kind of disappointing, the trip we took to PP. It was a little bit disappointing because everything was all around their time schedule. Okay, you're gonna be here, you got an hour. And you know, I was pretty upfront about I wanted to go snorkeling and get in the water and stuff, and they promised us 2 snorkeling spots, and we only really got 1. And I think part of it was because it was low tide during our trip, so that kind of put a damper on a few things. But you know, it was the guy told us 2,000 baht yesterday for the day, and to just be the 2 of us, Z and I, on his boat, longtail boat. He said he had the cover on it so you'd be out of the sun. For 2,000 baht for a whole day of taking us out the islands, and we could snorkel and hang out, do what we wanted. It sounds like a good deal to me for both of us, you know. And so we're gonna check it out. I think we're gonna go today. We're gonna end up over by Napalat. I can butcher the name sometimes. I think we're gonna end up over that way today and try to get a trip to some of the islands like that going before we leave here. And we're gonna work our way still towards Ranong, and if I remember, there's some islands out there. Similin is that way, and also I think it's Surin Islands. We're gonna go out there and check that out as well, and then head back to Suphanburi eventually here. This place was really cool looking. That's a coffee shop right there. We didn't go at the coffee shop, but across the street and down the road a little bit, we found this place, Mountain View. And we didn't know it was a whole complex just from the road, but when we drove in and parked, in the back, they have all kinds of little shops. And we talked to, I think he was the manager. He said in the evening, the one bar in the very back opens up and has food and cocktails and everything, and a swimming pool. Said it gets pretty crazy back in there. But the restaurant out by the street was sweet, really, really well landscaped. I highly recommend Mountain View. Cool place to hang out. We were there for, I don't know, an hour or so, got a little snack and something to drink. Really enjoyed it, wanted to go back, but our time was fairly short. You know, with this whole virus thing going on, it really took a lot out of our enjoyment. We found this little restaurant, bar restaurant there in Krabi, right on the main stretch, kind of like a walking street, and really enjoyed this band. They were great. The sad thing to see, though, all these shops and vendors and everything along the boardwalk there, nobody. It was a ghost town. Everybody we talked to was worried about going out of business and everything. You know, only thing I have to say about all this, I don't know. I just hope this isn't something that's being blown out of proportion, this coronavirus, by politicians and everything, because the whole world economy is being ruined at this point. Stopped at this little restaurant here at Napalat Park to get a little something to eat. Looking over the menu, things are pretty darn expensive, and I was pretty hungry, so I ordered something anyways. I got like a seafood deal. Hey, 1 friggin' shrimp in it, and it wasn't cheap. Z never ordered anything. She just said she's gonna get some stuff from the vendors outside, the street vendors, and we can sit down at the beach and eat. So yeah, I ate my meal. But they had some stuff in the tanks there that you could get, and again, super expensive. Talked to one of the staff members a little bit. They said they mostly get busloads of Chinese people in there from tour groups. So we're out of there. We got some tam spicy papaya salad, and we got some jackfruit to eat. We're gonna head down by the beach. He just picked up something else, maybe some sausage or something, chicken, I'm not sure. We're gonna go down by the beach.
ผัดกะเพรามีปลาหมึกเยอะหน่อยปลาหมึกถูกเนี่ยวะกุ้งตัวเดียว
One shrimp. One shrimp.
150 บาท
I should have looked at the picture in the menu. If the picture showed 2 or 3 shrimp, I should have said something, you know. น่าจะดูรูปภาพในเมนูนะจะเห็นกุ้ง 2-3 ตัวน่าจะบอกเขาทำไมไม่เหมือนในรูปภาพ รู้สึกว่ามันเป็นไม้แต่ไม่แน่อาจจะเป็นบูน There's my jackfruit. This is the Nemo House, #1 in Krabi. There is Nemo House #2 right out on the main road. And we stayed at this one for 3 nights. It was 500 baht a night. Nice big room, refrigerator, air conditioned, hot water. Good deal. We're close to the beach too. Pretty neat having a drone. You get to see a lot of things that you normally wouldn't be able to see without one. Just beautiful. Well, we're back on the road heading towards Ranong. We decided we were going to go to an island called Got Payam. Just love driving around here. See, he gets a little pissed at me from time to time, not paying attention to the road. Grabbing my GoPro and running the window down and putting it out, but can't resist. Nice little bungalow. 550 baht a night. We're in Lao Takuapa, where the tsunami hit the hardest. Pretty cool looking bathroom. Pom Kong Song Nam. Yep, it's starting to look like this may have been a waste of money. I don't know. It's 20 baht for a Thai person to get in, and it was 200 baht for a foreigner. And that was it. No bargaining, no nothing. Thai driver's license, nope, have to have a Thai ID. Maybe someday I might go through the pain in the ass of getting it just so I can pay what a Thai does. Sign back there said Nature Park, but I think there's actually a temple here too. So we're actually in Hanga right now. We are not in Krabi anymore. Saw a viewpoint. Drove up here to take a look. Very mountainous here. That's the road we'll be back on right there.